Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well on this snowy, icy, yucky day in Kentucky. So the reason I wasn't online last night, well, I shouldn't say I wasn't online. I didn't post a video because I was exhausted. All within a few hours, we had some very pretty fluffy snow, which I easily shoveled away. And then sleet came down, and more snow, and then rain. And during that time, while I'm shoveling, we have thunder and lightning, and my cameras, my video home cameras, caught the thunder and lightning on the cameras, but it's so brief that when I try to record it, it doesn't show up. So this is what it looks like here. It's actually a lot less than it was because the temperature rose to 36 degrees. 2 guineas refused to come in last night because they're snow blinded, and this is what happens with the youngsters. They don't know how to get back home. But, you know, the perps never sleep. Now, of course, there's the plausible deniability. Right, wait till I show you guys. Now, this was not here when I went out this morning. And by the way, I ended up taking a nap last night and then waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I did not go back to bed. But wow, isn't it amazing how that tree could be thrown like to the middle of my yard here? Check it out. Let me show you. And it looks like somebody delivered a box, too, without honking the horn, in the middle of the snow, which I'm not going to be able to carry back here because it's very wet. But I reposted a video, another video from 2022 on my community page under the post section. Here, check it out, guys. Look at this. Their branches are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. They're making them so big that I can't even carry them anymore. But that's deliberate, right? So look at this. This was actually not here about an hour ago. It just fell down. Because, you know, they could use their energy weapons and just shoot it down, right? Like all of those branches up there. Yeah, so I'm seeing a box delivered, but nobody honked the horn to alert me that a box was being delivered. I see it right here in the snow. And this is what happens when you're a targeted person. And this is why I have not given any of these carriers a Christmas bonus this year. I have every year that I've been here. The post office, UPS, Federal Express. But look at this. This is the post office. Right? So yeah, so I did not give any Christmas gifts this year to anybody around here. I'm hoping that I can get my gate open. So anyway, I posted a video, and you have to remember, I have a lot more subscribers now than I did 2 years ago. So many of the people, many of you guys, the regulars that watch my videos, don't remember some of the videos from 2 years ago. So one of the subscribers commented on it, so I reposted it to the community page under posts. And it is a video called Who Nominated Me to the Watch List? Who I think nominated me to the list. So there were several times in my life, all in New Jersey, that somebody might have nominated me to the list. So this is what it looks like here. Let me show you. Now, let me tell you, this is the difference between Kentucky and New Jersey. And like my daughter even said, well, it's because you paid so many taxes in New Jersey. So now in New Jersey, this road would have been plowed 4 times already. I kid you not. New Jersey never sleeps when it snows. When it snows in New Jersey, those trucks are out all night long. It's like they just go from neighborhood to neighborhood to neighborhood and plow everything. But here, this is what it looks like. It's icy, it's slippery. The plus side is I haven't seen one perpy derpy doopy doo. I haven't seen one yet. I have not seen one yet. Let me just, there's nothing inside the mailbox. They put everything on the floor here, so I'm gonna have to come back. But, so anyway, I think it would be really interesting for you to hear my theories about who might have placed me on the list, and the fact that if you get nominated by one person, let's say today, okay, in 2 years from now, you might have come across another situation. You might have pissed off somebody else. So that might be another person, right? And let's say they decide they're going to get even too and nominate you. But you've already been nominated, right? You've already been nominated. And then another creature comes along. Another, indignant, poor little weenie person that can't take criticism or disagreeing with them, so they'll nominate you. You could literally be nominated a couple of times, and remember, there are several watch lists. There's not just one. I mean, there are different categories. Let me phrase it that way. There are different categories in the list. So let's say 2 years later from your initial nomination, somebody else nominates you. And they have even more influence than the first people. But you're already on the list, right? You're already there. They're not going to not put you on the list because this more influential person decides that they want to nominate you. They may put another little check mark next to your name and add you somewhere else. And just remember, they have secret hit lists. That's a fact. The ACLU, Trapped in a Black Box Growing Terrorism Watch Listing, PDF that you can find anywhere online, 2016. They FOIA requested the FBI about the watch list. So the FBI responds and only gives them between 2006 and 2008, and it wasn't even complete. So then the ACL compiles all the information in the PDF 2016. And in 2016, when they wrote that PDF, it clearly stated that there was a secret hit list and that there was a nomination process and it required 2 people. They have that information. Look at what a hot mess it is here. It's just disgusting. So, I believe that several people nominated me to the list. All mostly related to my divorce and the lawyers that I hired during that time. But also the feral Cat Cartel. Somebody asked me, do you think, and this is interesting, this is an interesting perspective, and it's not the first time I'd heard it, do you think that contacting the individual that you suspect of having nominated you would help? Do you think having a conversation with that person, just asking them flat out, did you nominate me to a watch list, and see what happens? Well, ironically, I was going to do that with the feral Cat Cartel. Now, this is a CFO of a national feral cat nonprofit. For all you people who know your stuff about feral cats, you probably know who I'm talking about. I won't say the name. But I had her phone number because she called me some Friday night at 7 p.m. So I saved it, of course. I had the phone number. And then I had it in Kentucky, from New Jersey to Kentucky. And somebody in Kentucky wiped that phone number clean from my phone. Isn't that amazing? So maybe one of my suspects was correct. Maybe it was correct. Why would somebody do that? Like, right? So, you could hear me crunching. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And look at this. Let me see if I can even lift this. 1 second. No, I can't even lift this. Oh, this is deliberate. It's absolutely deliberate because I'm selling my house and they've just got to do one more horrific thing. One more horrific thing. So you can see I've got a solar panel here and the lights were removed from the tree. This was a couple months ago. I haven't been able to get up. The solar panel right there. Lights missing. Same thing down there. They keep yanking my solar lights off of the trees. And this one is huge. This is a pine tree. And you could see literally here, does this look like a bad tree? We didn't have any winds. That looks perfectly healthy. Doesn't that look healthy? It looks perfectly healthy to me. We didn't have that much snow that it would snap off. But yeah, if somebody comes by with their little energy weapon, they can knock any one of these branches off. They can cut the tree in half. So yeah, so I wanted to direct your attention to that and also to tell you why I didn't post yesterday. I was just exhausted shoveling this stuff. I also brought one of my outside cats inside the building. He's a little bit older. I didn't want him outside knowing that the weather was going to be this bad. I can't find popcorn. Popcorn did not come in, but you know, he's a few years old and he probably found his way somewhere, but I haven't seen him yet. I wanted him to come in last night. I looked for him several times because I was out shoveling. But I don't know where he is. You know, he wanders around and he hunkers down somewhere. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know what the weather's like by you. I mean, it did warm up. It's in the 30s, but it's really yucky. It's wet, it's soggy. Today's trash day, and I don't even know if they're going to pick up trash today. I called the 2 phone numbers and nobody's picking up. I don't want to drag the trash out here if nobody's going to pick it up. I'll do it tomorrow. But anyway, I'll probably post a video later. Things are just going to take me a lot longer. When the weather's like this, it just takes me much longer to do everything. And as you can see, now I've got a tree stuck here in the middle. It's all planned. All planned. And oh yeah, about my roof. My roof is still hanging off the back there. I probably have snow inside that building. Right here, this is what it looks like. Oh, let me just go to the creek. Let me show you what the creek looks like now. Because all of this snow is going to melt and go down here. And thank you, subscriber, who showed me the photos of your grass being targeted. And he knows exactly what it's being targeted for because he's a former Navy guy. He said it's glyphosate. Yeah. You know, created by the Monsanto people. Here you go. But even with all that snow and rain, you see where the water level is, guys? It never gets up that high. It never gets up that high. Look. You know where the fake erosion is? That's fake erosion over there, right there. Where they dug it out deliberately and exposed the rock because they're trying to collapse my property. Yeah. And also another subscriber left a comment. This is, I'm going to say it's the local whistleblower, okay? You know, you always got a little guardian angel around because there are a lot of people that don't want to be involved in this. That person, male or female, I don't know, I think it's a guy, said it's the government that's targeting me. So I asked local government, and there was no response, so. I mean, obviously my local government is targeting me. And of course, if I wasn't targeted before by all the speaking out that I've been doing here, they're like, oh, well, now we can place her on the list too. Now we can nominate her. We can nominate her too for complaining about the creek in the county road. But anyway, can't make this stuff up, guys. But I'm going to sign off for now because my right hand is cold. I cannot use the phone unless my glove is off. So I will talk to you guys later. Signing off for now, Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading, on January 6th, the day of Epiphany. Right, Epiphany. What's an epiphany? Aha. It's an aha moment. Aha, and your glass tint is too dark. I just looked up the Kentucky law about tinting of windows. And these criminals, the window tint is too dark. It's a Class B misdemeanor. Signing off for now.